Hey, welcome back. For the last couple days, we've been busy working on our header carriers to make them work with our honeybee headers. We have to do a bunch of welding and changing things over so that there were some things that were different on our honeybee, on how they sit on a trailer compared to how our Dynaflex is sat. So me and Arch have been busy welding up the adapters for that, and Daryl has been busy cleaning up the headers to get ready to put away for winter. So, but today we're back in the tractor. Me and Arch are deep tilling the last, we have 3 fields we have to do today. We had a guy come out that he does scraper work. He drives on the field with his, to take elevation. He maps the whole field for elevation, and then he runs, he cleans up our drainage ditches and gets them ready. So that when we do get more rain, that the fields drain off properly and we can utilize as much of the ground as possible. So we are busy doing the last, we had 640 acres that we were doing here. So that is what we're doing today, leveling off the places that the scraper dumped the dirt and cleaning up the ditches. So not quite as fun as watching a combine with its tire off and that kind of a mess, but kind of gives you an idea how our farm operates and who's all involved. And yeah, hope you enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That yard site right there is the yard that my dad grew up on. We started farming this land. It's been in the family for a long time. My dad bought it off of my grandpa's sister, I believe in the early or the late 70s. Not 100% sure about that, but right around there. My dad started farming. My dad started farming in 1975. He didn't farm. He didn't take over his dad's farm. He bought the yard site where I live, but he bought some land off of my grandpa, and so we have some land that's been in the family for a long time. So this land, yeah, like I said before, this land was bought off my dad's aunt. So my dad no longer, he actually no longer is with us. 3 years ago today, he passed away from brain cancer, and it's kind of an easier date to remember. It's also my son's birthday. So yeah, Dad passed away 3 years ago, and he started farming in 1975, and passed things on to me and my brother Daryl, and he did an awesome job with it. He gave us a lot of responsibility, and he let go of control, and yeah, we screwed up along the way, but we like to believe that lessons are learned the hard way, and he did a great job at passing the torch on to me and Daryl. So yeah, that's how things kind of started on our farm. It's always fun to work this field, knowing that this is one of the fields that has been in the family for so long. So Twin Elm Farms, that's the name that my mom and dad came up with back in 1975 when they moved to the yard site that me and Lindsay now live in. They came up with the name because at the end of the lane there was 2 huge elm trees that came across the driveway. So they decided to call the farm Twin Elm Farms. Since then though, like Lindsay and I, we run under our own farm. Daryl and Heather, they run under their own farm, but we do everything together. The farm is, I guess you could say say we share all the we use each other's equipment. We do everything together. It's just we don't use the name Twin Elm Farms anymore. But since with the reason I called it our YouTube channel Twin Elm Farms is because it wasn't just my farm, it wasn't just Daryl's farm, it's kind of both of ours, and the one thing that tied us, the farms together, was Twin Elm Farms. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I think me and my brother are pretty spoiled. We got two pretty awesome wives. My wife is Lindsay, and Daryl's wife is Heather, and they feed us well. When we are giving her harvest or seeding, they bring meals out for supper, and they feed the crew, whoever's out, and we get fed a pretty good meal during the busy times of the year. Not like we don't get fed good before that, but it's they feed us very well. And speaking of that, my wife, even when we're not busy, I shouldn't say busy, but when it's not feeding the whole crew, she takes the time out of her day and brings me my meal. So for lunch, so right now she's actually just coming to the field here with my lunch, and yeah. So it's not just the guys that are a big part of it. Our wives play an awesome role in the farm, and they do. They help out lots, whether it's with the meals or working with the cattle or moving us around from field to field. So it takes we like to consider us a family farm. We like to have the family involved in all aspects, and even with the kids coming up and them doing their portion of the work. So teach them how to work young, and that should help when they get older. So yeah. Here she is with my lunch. Thank you. Right on. Have a good day.
You too. Yeah.
Yep, love you. There's Arch working on the last field. Earlier on I talked about how we are a family-run farm. Not 100% true. We do have Peter, a Manitoba Dutch kid. He runs a YouTube channel as well. He works for us full-time when he's not in when he's not taking his university classes. And then there's Arch. He helps us out. He's helped us out for 10 years now, 11 years. So he's been helping us out for quite a while, but he drives tractor, combine, kind of does. He used to put in a lot more hours. Now he wanted to slow down and spend more time camping and that kind of stuff. So he drives combine for us, and now he's running another deep tiller. He's extremely meticulous. He's careful. Never worried about him wrecking or being a rammy with anything, which is kind of ironic because, well, he was driving the combine that the tire fell off. So it's not like if anybody said, well, you must drive your equipment hard or whatever, or rammy or whatever. But no, he's extremely careful. Never worried about anything that he drives. If anything, he's more cautious than anybody I know. So it's great to have guys like that running your equipment that you can completely trust. And he's been around long enough that he is practically family, because kids call him uncle, and I don't think some of my kids, they don't know of anything other than having him around. So it's nice to have him around. And well, Peter, if you watch his YouTube channel, you'll realize that he is not hard to have around. He's a lot of fun, lots of energy, and brings some cool dynamics to the farm. So check him out. He's a good kid. So yeah, a bit more of a view of how Twin Elm operates. So me and Archie have been trying to finish up here, getting the cultivating done. Daryl's been back at the shop, pressure washing the headers and getting them ready for winter, putting them away clean. We have a header shed that we put all of our headers, the swather header, the pickup headers, and the honeybee headers all will go in that shed. So he's getting that ready, and then as soon as that's done, he's been working on the corn, getting the combine hooked onto the corn header and converting our combine over to all the corn settings. There's a few things that have to get done with the chopper, slowing the chopper speed down, and a few other little things that I don't know. It doesn't take very long, but that's what he's doing. Looks like we're gonna try. We got a whole bunch of neighbors that have been going in corn, and we thought we'd wait a little bit so we don't have to do much drying, but we're hearing that it's pretty dry already. So we're gonna give ours a crack and run a few samples, hopefully tomorrow, and see what things are running yield-wise and moisture-wise. So that's the plan for today, and I'm not going to be able to finish cultivating quite yet. So I got an appointment this evening, so he's going to come trade me off and to help get this done. But yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the day, and get into corn, doing some corn harvest tomorrow. So hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's not as exciting as seeing tractors run and tires fall off and whatever. It's just thought I'd give you viewers a bit of a background of what Twin Elm Farms is and how we operate. Hope you enjoyed, and please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks.